will try to discuss different type of multiple choice questions which I took from the textbook based on sample space and event. We'll try to discuss. Let us see on the screen question number 1. A sample space is dash dash dash. So you have 4 options A, B, C, D. Out of these 4 options, you have to select most accurate multiple choice. Why I say most appropriate? Because sometimes we feel that all the multiple choice are suitable to your question, but it never happen like that. So anybody can provide the answer. A sample space is dash dash dash. Can you read these 4 multiple choice and tell me which is correct? I told the day before yesterday, you do the revision of sample space events and then I will start your MCQ. So have you made the revision or not? Honestly tell me, otherwise I will stop today, make the revision and then we'll see again. Can anybody reply me? Have you did the revision or not? Nobody in the class?
Yes, sir.
So you made the revision or not? आपने
No, sir.
पढ़े या नहीं पढ़े? पढ़ लिए क्या? Who is speaking?
Azhar, sir.
अजहर. तो रिवीजन करे बेटा?
हाँ सर, रिवीजन कर रहे सर.
नहीं करे कि नहीं करे? सैंपल एक ही चैप्टर दिया था आपको मैंने, सैंपल स्पेस एंड इवेंट.
यस सर.
हाँ तो बताओ आंसर. चारों में से ए बी सी डी में कौन सा आंसर आएगा? A sample space is dash dash dash.
डी सर.
Can you read it?
B
The
is sir.
set of all possible outcomes of random experiment.
Good, good, good. So that is the answer. You can write your notebook. What is the answer? A sample space is the set of all possible outcomes of random experiment. I made the answer with a red font. Everybody get it? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Okay. A sample space is the collection of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. That definition I had given you in the book. Let us go ahead. Question number 2. A ball is drawn at random from a bag containing green, red, and yellow balls in the ratio 2:3:1. Define the events. Capital A, getting a green ball. Capital B, getting a red ball. Capital C, getting a yellow ball. Which of the following statements is false? Let me explain what question says. We are selecting one ball from three type of colored balls which is available in the bag. Ball may be of green color, may be red, may be yellow. So I define three events according to three colors. Now question asks, which of the following statement is false? That means not true. Read number A. A, B and C are exhaustive and equally likely events. A, B, C are mutually exclusive and exhaustive events. B and C are not exhaustive but mutually exclusive events. A, B, C are mutually exclusive, exhaustive, but not equally likely events. Tell me, anyone, which event is a false? Which statement is a false? Now, which statement is false? That means out of 4, 3 are true statement and 1 is false statement. So you have to check which are true statements. Anybody can reply? Let us try to understand one by one. What A says, A, B, C are exhaustive and equally likely events. What is meaning of equally likely events? Equally likely events means the probability of their occurrence are equal. So chance of getting green ball, how much? From this proportion, how much probability of A, how much probability of B, and how much probability of C? Do you understand the information? We divide the information in 3 partitions. If you speak for green, the proportion of green is 2 times. What is red? 3 times. Yellow, 1 time. If I say bag has 60 balls, so from 60, how many green? 2 parts are green. That means there will be 20 balls of green color, 30 balls of red color, and 10 balls of yellow color. So when I pick up only one ball out of 60, chance of getting green will be 20 by 60. That is 1/3. What is chance of getting a red ball? It is 30 upon 60. That becomes 3 by 6. That is 1 by 2. And what is chance of getting yellow? 10 by 60. That is 1 by 6. Does this probability are equal? Anybody? Does this probability equal for A, B, C? Nobody in the class, or you left the class? Hello? There are 9 students. Are they equally likely? Chance of getting A is 1 by 3, half, 1 by 6. So does this equally likely statement is true or false?
False.
Good. So you are taking too much time to answer. So we will not cover the questions if you not reply. Don't hesitate to reply. We are human being, and human being made for making error. Do you know Hadith? Do you know Islam? How the human beings start in the world? Adam and Hawa, they were in the heaven. Adam alayhi salam made a mistake. That's why they came on the earth by the order of Allah. So human being has the property of making a mistake from the origin. So don't hesitate to answer. You may be wrong, you may be correct. Get me? So the first statement which says equally like event, that is a false statement. So answer is small a. So ultimately B, C, D should be the true statement. Yes or no? Let us check. A, B, C are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. It is quite natural because if I draw the sample space as a bag, I will divide that sample space in 3 partitions. And if I add all 3 partitions, I get a bag. So B is a true statement. What about C? B and C are not exhaustive but mutually exclusive events. B and C are not exhaustive. So you can say like this or not. Third is D is A, B, C are mutually exclusive, exhaustive, but not equally likely. It is a true statement. What about C? B and C are not exhaustive, but mutually exclusive events. That is correct. Because if you add B and C, can you get a bag? Answer is not. You will not get a bag. But they are mutually exclusive. They don't have common. So statement B, statement C, and statement D are the true statements. Only A is a false. Do you understand how to select the true, how to select the proper multiple choice? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Let us proceed. Question number 3. 3 coins are tossed, and whether each shows head or tail is recorded. In your hand, you have 3 coins, and you throw 3 coins up and let them come on the ground. And then what you will do? You will make the record which coin shows head and which coin shows tail. So this experiment has how many elements in a sample space? Three coins are tossed. Then how many elements will be there in the sample space? This indicates you people not made revision, because everything I taught, I uploaded this everything on the Google Classroom. You again go through it, prepare. You should be answer, because I have to check. I have to take now your examination for internal credit. So how many elements in the sample space? Anybody? Good. 8. There are 8 sample points. Now, what the event A says? Exactly 2 coins shows head. So what will be the element of A? Exactly 2 coins should be there showing the head. That means element of A will be HHT, comma, HTH, comma, THH. So this is the element of A. Speak about B. What is B? The event that exactly 2 coins shows tail. So what are the elements of B? TTH, THT, and HTT. Do you get me now? Now, what is the question? Which of the following is a true? A and B are sure event. A and B are mutually exclusive events. A and B are mutually exclusive as well as exhaustive events. A and B are exhaustive events. Who will answer? Out of A, B, C, D, which option is most accurate? For question, which of the following is true? If you say A true, then B, C, D should be false. If you say B true, then rest should be false. So you have to pick up the true statement. That means you have to decide which are the false statement. 3 should be false. Let us start one by one. A and B are sure event. Does it correct or does it false? When the events are sure, the event is sure if it contains all the sample points. In this experiment, how many sample points? Hurry up, give the answer quickly. How many sample points in this experiment? Nobody is there? Chetana,
Yes, sir.
how many sample points? Saif, just now I told you one girl has given the response. This experiment has 8 sample points. But
8 samples.
A has only 3 element, B has only 3 element. They're not having 8 elements. That means statement is false. A and B are mutually exclusive events. What is the meaning of mutually exclusive? That means disjoint. A has a different element, B has a different element. There is no intersection. There is no common. That means your statement number 2 is a true statement. I made a red color for that. C and D is a false. You can check why they false. A and B are mutually exclusive, correct, but exhaustive. What is the definition of mutually exclusive and exhaustive? Mutually exclusive means they do not have common element. That is true. But what about exhaustive? Exhaustive means if you add element of A, element of B together, you should get entire sample space. This experiment has a sample space with 8 elements. If you add element of A, element of B, A has 3 elements, B has 3 elements, addition gives 6 elements. So they are not exhaustive. So this is a false. A and B are exhaustive, the same reason of C. And that's why answer is A and B are mutually exclusive events. Proceed ahead. The sample space corresponding to the experiment. What is the experiment? 5 seeds are planted and total number of seeds germinated are recorded after a week. We want to write possible element as an outcome of the experiment called as a sample space. What is the experiment? We have 5 seeds and we plant these 5 seeds in certain pot, and then we give the water, we put certain fertilizer, and after 1 week we see that pot for germination. That means out of 5 seeds, how many seeds start to grow as a plant? That is called a germination. So what will be the answer? What are the possibilities? The possibilities will be number 1, can I write 0, 5? Anybody, can I write 0, 5?
No, sir.
No. Can I write another option, curly bracket 0 to 5?
I think C, sir.
Yes, because A is an interval, D is an interval, which is never possible. So out of 4, 50% gone. Now you have to pick up the answer from C and B. Why B is correct? The logical answer is there is a probability, there is a possibility out of 5 seeds, no seed start germination. That means all seeds are not able to provide the plant. All are defectives. So you may have 0 as outcome. That means out of 5, nothing start germination. There may be 1 out of 5 start germination, rest not. There may be 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, sometime all are good seeds. So all are starting germination. So answer of this question is B. Clear? This is the way of selecting multiple choice. Number 5. Relative complement of A with respect to B is given by dash dash. Now this is the study of your school mathematics set theory. You have 2 sets, one is A, other is B. What is asked? You have to write a complement. Which complement? A relative complement. You have to write the complement of A with respect to B. So what will be the answer? Can you say number A, B, C or D? It is by mistake.
A, sir.
It is
A, sir.
A.
A.
Why it is A? Can you justify, just like I justify all the questions which is previous? How you say A? I want complement of A. What is the meaning of complement?
The complement of an empty set is the universal set.
Complement of A with respect to B. Suppose I write omega equal curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means omega has first 5 natural number. I write capital A equal 1, 3, 5. What is A complement? Do you get me? In the notebook, you write omega equal curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next line, write A equal curly bracket 1, 3, 5. Now I ask A complement equal. What is the answer? Do you get my question? Omega has 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A has 3 elements. 1, 3, 5. I am asking A complement. What will be answer? What is the meaning of complement? Complement is nothing but element from bigger set minus element of your set for which you are writing a complement. So from omega, cancel the element of A, the remaining is A complement. So answer is what? A complement equal curly bracket 2, 4. This is called as complement of A with respect to omega. When we say A complement, behind the curtain, it is nothing but complement of A with respect to omega. So how I can write this? I write this as A intersection, or I can write omega intersection with A complement. So what is 2, 4? 2, 4 is nothing but omega minus A. That is called as A complement. So I write this as A complement equal omega minus E. So what is the answer? Anybody? A with respect to B. Complement of A with respect to B. On a Venn diagram, what you do? You write rectangle as a omega. Now inside this, draw the two circles, those are connected. Circle A and circle B. So I want complement of A with respect to B. That means you have to drop entire circle of A. So what will remain? It will remain the rest element of B which is not common with A. So this will be written as A intersection B complement. Do you understand? A intersection.
Yes.
I want complement of A. Complement means outside of A. So what is the answer? Does A is the answer? I will say not. I want relative complement of A with respect to B. That means element outside A but common with B. So when I say outside of A, that is here. So our answer of question 5 will be A dash intersection B. That is a concept of relative complement of A with respect to B. Do you understand? If not, you draw the rectangle, label the rectangle as omega, and draw two circles inside, circle A, circle B. And from that, you have to take complement of A, that means out of A, but common with B, not with omega. So I want part of B. So that is A dash out of A common with B. Clear it? Let us see question number 6. A coin is tossed 3 times in succession and the outcomes is dash dash dash. Hurry up. Now this is very simple question, just covered. How many elements for this experiment?
8.
Good. So answer is 8. When I toss a coin 3 times or 3 coin 1 time, answer is same. 8 elements will be there. Question number 7. Which of the following is a pair of mutually exclusive events? Be remember, mutually exclusive means disjoint. in the drawing of a single card from a deck of 52 playing cards. Now, A, B, C, D. In every multiple choice, there are 2 cards given. And you have to decide which choice has disjoint events. That means they don't have common cards. That you want to decide. Let us check A. A heart and a queen. What we do? We take a single card. Now, single card is heart and queen, which is a pair of mutually exclusive events. So here I can say getting a card heart is my one event and getting a queen card is another event. That is the meaning of question. So does it mutually exclusive? Go ahead. Even number and a spade. Does it mutually exclusive? A club and red. Does it mutually exclusive? An ace and odd number. What will be the answer? If I say card is heart, how many cards will be there? Playing
52.
cards are having 52 and they divide in 4 types. 13 are diamond, 13 are club, 13 are spade, and 13 are heart shape. So 52 classified in 4 different types. Now in every type, there are one ace, one queen, one jack, and what is there?
King.
King. So these are the 4 specified cards in every type. So when I say card is heart card means it may be in the spade, it may be in the club. Sorry, heart is only one heart card. And queen may be spade, queen may be club, queen may coming from diamond, queen may be coming from heart. So are they mutually exclusive? Answer A. Queen may be coming from heart or not. Can you answer me? Queen may be coming from heart or not? Yes or no?
No, sir.
So are they separate? Mutually exclusive means separate. This is not. They are not separate. What is about even number and spade? Even number and spade. Spade also 13 cards. 1 to 9. 1 to 9. 1 to 10. And card number 11, king. Card number 12 is Queen. Card number 13 is King, Queen, Jack. On one is S. So spade has this card. And there is also 1 to 10. So 2 number is even card, 4 number is even card. But that even card may be of diamond, may be of spade, it may be of club, or it may be of heart. And spade card. So they are not mutually exclusive. It has some common elements. A club and red card. Out of 52, how many black and how many red? Can anybody knows?
26.
26 are red and 26 are black cards. In 26 red, which types are coming? In 26 red card, are 4 types coming there? Are only heart and diamond coming? Nobody is playing a card. At least nobody knows the card. I am not asking to play, but we should keep the knowledge. In 26 red cards, what are the types? Are they of all 4 types? Out of
Yes, sir.
26 red, do you get spade or do you get club there?
No, sir.
I think in a red color only diamond and heart coming. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And under spade and club only black cards coming. I think. Is it correct? That means your bit number C provide what type of events? Mutually exclusive events, because a red card is for diamond, so diamond and heart, and club is black color, spade is black color. So this event and this event are disjoint, separate elements. Here ace is itself odd number and there is a collection of odd number. So this will not be a mutually exclusive. So answer is C. Number 8. Which of the following is not random experiment? Let us read and reply immediately. Which of the following is not a random experiment? When I taught sample space event, I begin with experiment and types of experiment. Then I given the definition of random experiment. Notes are uploaded. I ask everybody prepare a A4 size notebook, go to the Google Classroom and complete your A4 size notebook. Otherwise, you take a printout You can download my notes and then take print out. But you should have notes in your hand. I want to decide A, B, C out of these three, which is not random experiment. That means A, B, C, two will be random experiment, one will be not. What you can say? Number of runs scored by Sachin Tendulkar are noted in an over bowled by Shoaib Akhtar. You watch TV for 5 hours on the day of the examination, and whether you pass or fail is noted. You tie a friendship band to your friend, who is your friend indeed. Now tell me out of this A, B, C, which is a random experiment.